Hey everybody, I'm King 5 meteorologist Leah Pizzetti here with an extended look at our forecast. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Mardi Gras Tuesday, by the way, Fat Tuesday. We are just before 4 o'clock right now. I wanted to give you an extended look at the forecast. It's been a pretty wet day today, and we're seeing the front move through. So we're actually going to be tapering rain down just a little bit. So first, let's take you to our passes. A couple live looks from Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass. Roadway's looking clear right now. We don't have too much snow falling, and our snow levels are right about 3,500 feet. So Stevens has a shot at some snow, but unfortunately Snoqualmie, it's kind of more of a rain-snow mix. As we look forward, we're going to see that rain tapering off. So this is a loop of the last 6 hours. You can see that the widespread rain has already moved through. That was what moved through today during our daytime hours on Tuesday. But stopping on what we're seeing right now, most of that widespread rain is isolated up to Skagit, Whatcom counties, and also around our islands as well. They're still holding on to some of that steady rain. But for the rest of us, we have started to taper off to just showers, and that is where we will stay for the remainder of the day. Here's a look at our accumulations so far for the day. As expected, our forecast is on track. Along the coast, we're just shy of about 0.2 of an inch of rain. Around South Sound, that's where we see our higher totals. So the farther south you are, the more rain we've seen today. Olympia has so far clocked in about 1/4 of an inch of rain. Tacoma about 1/5 of an inch. Same thing, Seattle just shy of that as well. But as we push up to the north, we're seeing those more minimal totals, so a couple hundredths of an inch of rain, and that's because the rain has really been tapering off as it's moved up to the north. These are not official totals for the day, but I do expect them to stay right around here. We could add on a tiny bit as spotty showers move through, but overall, this is going to be the bulk of our accumulations for the day. Here's a look at Seattle. We see some of that clearing moving through, even some blue sky as of this afternoon, and we're going to stay dry for most of the Seattle metro area, aside from a few spotty showers that could pass through this evening. Temperatures will cool into the 40s overnight tonight. We'll be into the low 40s for those morning hours. So the big picture, the steady rain is tapering off this afternoon. We'll hold on to a few evening showers tonight. Then as we head into the rest of this week, really overall, it's going to be dry and even sunny most of the time. I will point out, this is something we all look forward to. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is our first 6 p.m. sunset in the Seattle metro area. And of course, as we look forward into this weekend, daylight saving is on the way. So Sunday, we will finally have those 7 p.m. sunsets heading our way. So something to look forward to. Let's take a closer look at what we can expect for the remainder of tonight and into tomorrow. Here's this evening in about the next hour or so. We'll keep it kind of what we're seeing right now. We'll get a little bit of clearing around Central Sound and South Sound. We'll hold on to a couple spotty light showers over the Olympic Peninsula and the coast, and that widespread rain will keep up to the north, really north of about Snohomish County. Into this evening, this is 8 p.m. tonight, same pattern. We're drying out. Hold on to a couple spotty showers, so we could see kind of those brief periods of spotty showers, light rain popping up, but then it'll quickly clear. This is tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. It's a similar pattern. Most of our showers will keep along the coast, will keep down to the south. A majority of us should be dry for that Wednesday morning commute. And then as we head into the afternoon, a similar pattern, mostly dry for a majority of us. In fact, we'll see the sun peeking out, but we could still squeeze out a few sprinkles as we see that weak disturbance continue to move through. Temperatures for today have been on the cooler side. In fact, most of us have been right around that 50-degree threshold. We have yet to hit 50s in Seattle and Everett. 47 is our warmest temperature so far for today. We did see some low 50s pop up down to the south. Tacoma, Olympia, Puyallup all hit that 50-degree threshold today. Bellingham and Mount Vernon actually hit it earlier in the day because the rain took so long to get up to the north. They had time to warm this morning before cooling down once that front has moved through. Heading into tomorrow, we're going to warm things up just a tiny bit, a couple degrees. It'll be a slow and steady climb into the next couple of days. So we'll be in the 50s for most of us across western Washington. A few areas like through the Strait of Juan de Fuca, Port Angeles, Port Townsend, looking at upper 40s. And then of course our passes will be a little bit cooler. Stevens Pass looking at upper 30s, Snoqualmie looking at low 40s, 50s over in Wenatchee as well. But most of us in this across the sound will be in the low to into the mid 50s. That's starting to creep toward above normal temperatures. Normal for this time of year at SeaTac is 52 degrees, and this is a look at tomorrow. We will be sitting right around that tomorrow. In fact, we could even see a degree or two warmer than that for that daytime high. We'll see a little bit of cloud coverage in the morning, but the sun will peek out into the afternoon and evening. It'll be a really pleasant day tomorrow. And that's really where we'll sit for the next couple of days. Thursday into Friday, we'll continue to add on a degree or two. You may not notice the difference, but we will see mid-50s by the end of this work week. As we head into Saturday, that's where things start to change. So I want to take a closer look at what we're expecting as we head into this weekend, because it's kind of an interesting pattern that sets up. We're going to see that nice clearing. Here's a look at Friday. So by Friday, that's when we'll start to kind of inch towards some changes. This is Friday morning here. We'll see some increased cloud coverage across western Washington. You see that atmospheric river that sets up to the north of us. So it's really not going to do too much for us initially. It's going to mostly hit British Columbia. So Friday, it starts with some cloud coverage. Then we squeeze a few sprinkles out potentially into Friday night, maybe Saturday morning, but you can see it really stays to the north. So it's kind of the northern Olympic Peninsula, our northern communities that have a shot at that early taste of rain Saturday morning. But down to the south, you'll likely stay dry for longer. Then as we head into Sunday, it kind of picks back up. It lifts up again. So we continue to see the chance for some light showers to the northwest, but overall we'll stay mostly dry in the state of Washington as we keep that atmospheric river projected toward British Columbia, more toward Vancouver Island. Then it is going to finally sag down to the south. At this point, it's looking like it'll do that Monday during the day. So by Monday, that looks like our next shot at really that widespread rain, and that could bring higher totals to more people by Sunday night into Monday evening as well. Of course, that is daylight savings. That will be our first 7 p.m. sunset of the day. It may be blocked by rain. So we will see some light rain chances starting to creep in as early as this weekend, but it looks like Sunday into Monday is our first and next shot at that widespread rain. We'll cool temperatures down during that time frame as well. The warmest we'll get is the upper 50s, nearing the 60s as we head into Saturday, but then we'll cool things back down as we head into next week. So that is a look at your extended forecast. Of course, stay with the King 5 weather team all week long as we continue to bring you the updates and the very latest on your local forecast.